Liberty Communications serves two towns, West Liberty and West Branch. They neighbor each other. They're about 10 and 17 miles east of Iowa City. We had started providing managed Wi-Fi with the gigacenters in June of 2018 and realized we weren't using many mesh devices or extenders to provide in the customers' homes. And our penetration rate on those wasn't near what other companies were and what was typical from what Calix had been seeing. So we wondered if our installations were being done properly. And so out of the 7 technicians that we have for our outside plant, we decided we should probably get some better training on Wi-Fi. Training that Justin provided for us helped give the technicians a lot of confidence in what they were doing. Instantly, the installations that they did right following the training that we had provided the ability for them to be selling our more mesh devices and locating the gigacenters in the proper placement of the house so that we weren't being called back out for poor signal. Prior to getting the training, we hadn't installed any gigaspires, so the training really helped us get familiar with the gigaspires, and so that we didn't launch that product without having some expertise with it. We were able to use the gigaspire and show the customer its options and features without having to figure it out on our own, because we've already had the detailed training. One of the things that we've started doing was mapping out actually what the speed is in the home for the customer so that we know what it is when we do the installation, and making sure that it's providing a good service to all corners of the house and all levels of the house, so that if we have an issue later on, we can go back and say, oh, well, this is what it was when we did the installation, and for some reason it's changed now. We have reduced our installation times tremendously. We would spend a whole afternoon doing an install and it still not being satisfactory as a permanent installation, and then end up actually having to go back to the customer to refine that installation. Since we've done the training, we have cut that down to just doing it the first time and getting it done within an hour or two. With Support Cloud, and the training we received to be able to use that, it really helped the technicians get comfortable with being able to set things up with the gigacenters and the gigaspires. Whereas we had one person in the office doing that the majority of the time and relying on him to do everything for all of the technicians. Now all the technicians have the knowledge and ability to do it on their own. Technicians are the best point of sale for us for the gigacenters. Customers that have had issues with their existing router and home network is a perfect time for us to sell it, and the technicians have done a great job of selling gigacenters to customers that don't have that service, and then they start putting that service in, and very few people actually end up taking it out because they like where we're taking care of everything for them. I would definitely recommend the Calix services in getting training for telephone companies, because the home wiring is becoming, instead of a wire, it's becoming Wi-Fi. So the wireless is like what wire maintenance used to be for telephone companies. It's just a wireless maintenance now.